Gail, before the break, you were talking a little bit about, you were in your mid-50s. You were eating a lot. Your weight was at all-time highs, and you had a really inspiring story from your daughter who wanted you to really make a change in your life because she was concerned that you weren't going to be around to see the grandkids. And let's jump right back into that. Let's talk a little bit about the steps that you took to put your life back in the right direction.
Absolutely. What happened was I just couldn't bear to see the tears in her eyes anymore, and I just knew that I had to make a change. And I found out that small, simple changes are the key to really big results. And I started with 5 minutes of exercise because that was all that I could really do. I was so out of shape. And I started walking around my house, just walking and walking and walking for 5 minutes. And some people would say, 5 minutes, well, where is that going to get you? Well, you know what? Every time I was able to do that 5 minutes, I empowered myself, and I could do more and more. And I added 10 and 15. And then finally, I actually did a 5K where I walked and ran it, and my family was there to cheer me on. And this spring, I'm actually going to do a 10K. So it's all about small, simple changes that add up. I lost 65 pounds through doing that. I also started to shop and eat differently. Before, I used to go visit what I call my bad friends, the Colonel, Wendy's, McDonald's, the Burger King.
Right.
And then I said, you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit differently. So I started shopping in the perimeter of the grocery store. Here's what you need to think about. If you don't recognize those foods in their original states, like a potato chip, no clue that came from a potato. We've got to eat the pure foods that God intended for us. And so when we do this, it's easier to cook them and make them. And I don't know about you, but I don't feel like slaving over a stove. So I started making this kale one day, and I would have been scared to go near a kale in the past. And I put it in a pan, and I sauteed it with garlic and olive oil, and even the dog liked it. So these were the kind of small changes that I made.